Hey, Tony Chips here from Chiapetta Shoes. This is Workshop Live. Today we're talking about a custom orthotic that we've got here. This customer has been working with two different sets. We have a slim version and a standard kind of athletic style. She switches between the two. She also has a set of custom orthotics, more of a slim, standard doctor or pedorthic style. That is a firm plastic half-length insert that she got through Dr. Engel here in Kenosha, great doc, and she's been rotating between the three of them. Dr. Engel just modified the pedorthis style custom orthotic, half-length plastic, real firm and hard, and he lowered the arch a little bit. I believe he changed the pitch of the insert just a touch, and customer responded greatly to that. She's been wearing that for a couple of weeks, and she noticed that the standard athletic version of what we do now feels a little too high in the arch. So when we're dealing with something like this, there's a number of ways to modify an arch with a custom orthotic. This doesn't necessarily apply to over-the-counter inserts. With custom orthotics, you have a lot of means in which to modify. With an over-the-counter insert, you want to find the insert that does work best for your foot, and that really means the arch contour and the shape. You can definitely do this when it comes to over-the-counters, but it's really more of a trick with custom orthotics. When modifying an arch, we want to lower the arch contour. Now, you can't do that from the top. That doesn't really work. But what we're going to work with is you have two options. You can taper the side of the main material, the thickest part of it, in just a touch. And essentially what that's going to do is it's going to create less pressure at the top here because we have less material underneath. It's going to let that body weight compress that more. Now, the second way that which you can lower the arch support is you can scoop it out from the bottom. Now, a lot of times feet that are C9, C13, and E17 quadristep foot typing system, they'll have a real cavous foot with very little pressure down the fifth metatarsal base and the whole fifth metatarsal. So with those feet, you really got to be careful with how much pressure you're pushing up along. But in this case, we're taking it down from the side, and we're going to fill it in. We want to structurally still keep this supported properly, so we're going to fill this in with a little P-cell material. First, we're going to show you how to take this down just a touch. So when you're doing this, you really want to balance the edges. I don't like leaving a firm, flat, hard edge right there. You want to balance it off and just still keep the base of the orthotic real nice, but you just want to feather that really well. Hey, Yuval, how you doing, bud? All right, so we got this orthotic. We have this changed with the taken out arch support. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to fill that in with a 1/4 inch or 6 millimeter P-cell. Just structurally, we want to keep that supported properly. And with that, I'm going to get this glued up. Always remember, contact cement, you don't want to rush it. All right. So, I could take this out and leave it as is, but we're a little bit of a perfectionist around here. And when it comes down to holding the foot properly, you have to consider the inside of the shoe and the channel in which you're operating with. You want the insert to be sitting properly. So if you take all this out, it's not going to happen, but there could be a little bit of a shimmy if you're not supporting the base of the insert inside the shoe properly. So we're just going to fill this in with a real soft material that really doesn't make an impact on the arch contour itself. We're just holding the foot inside the shoe, so it's more about the fit is the reason that we're filling this in. So this up. Pea-cell you got to be careful with. Typically don't want to throw it in the oven, wholly because it can overheat very quickly. So we're just going to spot heat this, get it nice and soft. Pea-cell is pretty easy. You don't have to template cut this. This is a fairly straightforward addition that we're just going to square off after the fact once we get this on there. So from here, that pressed on, that bonded all the way around the edge there, and piece. This is a fairly easy process. I mean, this is something that happens with the foot. Sometimes it happens right away when we're making a custom orthotic, wholly because, you know, the arch contour is too high based off of the impression method that you take. We work with the semi-weight bearing impression for a very large majority of our custom orthotics. I can go on for hours about that. That'll be a whole nother topic. But the contour that we're offering, we have taken this down so we don't have as much weight getting pushed up against the foot. Now we're filling this in, and this is more of a so. Oh, there's Pete. Hey, Pete.
Hey.
All right. Left foot down, got that filled in really nicely, and if you look from the side, and then you see the line we got here, we're just following the natural, or the base setup of the orthotic, again, to fill in the insert in the shoe really nicely. Second one coming up next. All right. Now this customer said that the right side had more of an arch sensation than the left, but going back through our past modifications, we had already done a little bit of a modification on the left side. That's why the right side was feeling more. So everything is going to be balanced off the same now. And for anybody watching, this is just an easy way to modify arch contour. We'll definitely have to do a demo on how to take it out from the belly or the whole middle part sometime soon. Whenever one of those pop up, that's a fun little project. A little bit more time consuming. This is fairly easy and straightforward. So again, we'll get this one done. We'll wrap it up. All right. Now, take you over to the grinding machine. step, we want to angle the edge. Second step, straight square, 90-degree angle down. Third step, more of a rough grind, squared off at the base. Fourth step and finishing, follow the base line to create the proper fit on the inside of the shoe. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you modify the arch contour from the scaphoid or medial aspect of the arch. And thank you for tuning in. This has been Workshop Live. We are going to start looking for sponsors of this. Lower Extremity Review, you guys would be great. Thank you very much, and chime in next time. Ciao.